The day is August 11th, 2024, and a race late in the regular season at Richmond is about to go straight to hell. As with most races during this time of year, tensions are high, as this is the time where we start to see drivers hitting the panic button and going for broke to save their season. Austin Dillon is the leader and is 32nd in the standings heading into tonight's race, and he's had a bad fast car all night. With 29 laps to go, he gets by race leader Denny Hamlin and dominates the final portion of the race. He's well on his way to score the first non-bullshit win of his entire career. Look at this. He's over 3 seconds ahead with 3 laps to go. Ah, damn it, Stenhouse, you frickin'. Anyway. Well, kids, time to superglue your eyes shut because another NASCAR race is going to end in another unwatchable overtime. As replays of the wreck are being shown and pit stops begin, I can't help but wonder if there was going to be any extra overtimes. We weren't too far into the future from the Nashville race in June, where there was accident after accident after accident that happened past the scheduled distance. And all of that unnecessary carnage was caused because Austin Cindric couldn't go straight down the straightaway. I could talk about the shitty overtime rule all day because it is just that bad. However, I'm actually going to refrain from doing so. There's a ton of other YouTubers who can explain this way better than I can, and I'll throw some videos up on the screen. But the gist of it is that it's led to some of the dumbest endings to races I've ever seen. Green flag flies, and Austin Dillon gets an atrocious restart and folds to Logano like a lawn chair. Joey Logano clears him out of turn 2 and drives away from him. Dillon has completely choked away his only chance at a victory this season. As they entered turn 3 on the final lap, I remember exactly what I was thinking at that moment. This is the happiest I'll ever be for a Joey Logano win. Logano had been the beneficiary to the Nashville shit show earlier in the year and was by far more deserving of the playoff spot than Austin Dillon. And Austin Dillon is in 32nd in points. Austin Dillon needs to win this race. Austin Dillon is about to go for broke. Well, I didn't think 5 overtimes at Nashville could be topped, but it was topped by just that one overtime restart. Austin Dillon doesn't even try to make the corner and pile drives the 22 car. This leaves an open lane for Denny Hamlin to snake through, and Dillon turns hard left and right hooks him hard into the outside wall. Logano had every right to be upset at Dillon, and I think he had every right to go over there and confront him. However, I doubt he wanted to go and do that with all of Dillon's pit crew guys standing there. That's understandable. What I'm not a fan of is this. Check this out. He flies past a bunch of cars in the pits and does a little burnout and almost hits people, and that to me is just dangerous and childish. Like, there's heavy traffic with cars rolling to a halt. All the drivers, pit crew guys, and families are coming out to greet him after a very long night. So, like, I know Austin Dillon's an asshole, but please do not throw a temper tantrum in the pit lane that puts others' safety at risk because you're angry about something that happened on the racetrack. Now, I see people who are defending this and saying, well, Joey Logano has done similar things in the past, so he can't be getting upset about this. Firstly, I don't think Joey Logano has done anything even remotely comparable to what Austin Dillon did. Let's take a look at some of his worst moments or dirtiest moments behind the wheel of a cup car, and let's compare that to Austin Dillon. I'll start off with 2018 Martinsville, which was it a dirty move? No doubt, especially when you consider the fact that Truex had raced Logano cleanly for the win for that entire run and had not touched him a single time. Still, though, not completely junking him, and this is a kind of move you see in NASCAR quite often, especially in a late season playoff race. Next, we have a late season playoff race at Kansas in 2015, where Joey Logano, who is already locked into the next round, is racing Matt Kenseth, another fellow playoff driver. Kenseth throws a big block on Joey Logano heading into 1 and 2, and Joey Logano holds his line and wrecks him. It's definitely a chicken shit move, but it's not putting the safety of another driver at risk by right rear hooking them into the wall. The final example I'll give is the 2022 Darlington Throwback Race. I'll play this at 2x speed to show you that Joey Logano doesn't even attempt to race William Byron for the win and wrecks him as soon as he catches up to him. This one probably makes me the angriest out of all three of these, but once again, not comparable to Austin Dillon. Now we get into the aftermath of this situation. Joey Logano was fined $50,000 for what he did in the pits following the race, and Austin Dillon was also penalized 25 points, and his playoff eligibility was revoked, so that win did not count towards the playoffs. I don't understand why NASCAR didn't give Austin Dillon a one-race suspension, because that was one of the few things in current NASCAR that a precedent had been set and stuck to. If you right rear hook someone into the outside wall on purpose, then you will be suspended for the next race. Bubba Wallace was suspended for this. Chase Elliott was suspended for this. So why wasn't Austin Dillon suspended for this? I don't know. Ask NASCAR. But that brings me to my next question. Why did Austin Dillon attempt to murder the field to win that Richmond race? What was the point? Well, I think it all falls back on our old friend, the NASCAR playoffs. Do you really think Austin Dillon would have attempted to go full send, attempted murder on the field if there wasn't 16 points positions and a guaranteed chance at a championship that he wouldn't have had before dangling out in front of him? I really don't think so. And Austin Dillon would have won that race fair and square had that wreck not happened with 2 laps to go. Ryan Preece and Ricky Stenhouse weren't even battling for a position when they crashed. Luckily for Austin Dillon, the next season, the same track, the same race, he would win it and do it the right way this time. So at least he was able to get his redemption. He still didn't deserve to be in the playoffs, but at least he got that win. Anyways, guys, that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is kind of a new thing for me. I haven't done anything like this before, and I hope to make more in the future. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to your friends, because this is going to be a very regular thing. I'm hoping to post a lot here, so any support means a lot, and I will see you guys in the next video.